Okay guys, so I'm gonna quickly run through this nighttime routine for glass skin because you do need a really good skin texture the next day. You're gonna make sure that you have insurance at nighttime to really give your skin that healthy, radiant looking skin while having good skin texture. So I'm gonna be using my toner, ACSEN Talk Toner, and I'm gonna be doing about 2 pumps. And I'm gonna use a cotton pad to quickly make sure that I give my overall skin a clean slate. And then I'm gonna be using the key product for the night routine for glass skin, which is gonna be an AHA product. This is by WISHTREND Mandelic Acid. My current favorite exfoliator, and I'm just gonna do about that much and just make sure that your cotton pad is fully soaked, and then I'm gonna put it on top. Now this is a type of AHA, but it's very mild, so even me with sensitive skin can use it. And I highly recommend it for those of you with sensitive skin types. And you guys can use a scrub or any other type of AHA or BH product, but make sure that you use an exfoliator so that your skin can look flawless the next day. And then I'm gonna just move on quickly with my serum. This is I'm from Ginseng Serum, my current favorite for a very long time now. And for the last step, of course, having clean, even skin texture is really important for glass skin. But very importantly, your skin needs to look very plumped and deeply hydrated the next morning. Which is very important. It needs to be in the best condition ever. So I'm gonna be using KLAIRS Midnight Blue Calming Cream because nothing can actually beat this cream for me. I absolutely love it. This is actually a new one. I think I run through these babies so fast, but I'm gonna use a big chunk. And I'm gonna be using I'm from Honey Cream. Now this is the old version. There's a renewed version of it. So I like the renewed version much better. So I'm just gonna put that on to just boost up the effect and mix that together. I'm gonna put it on a very thick layer. And I'm just gonna think of it as kind of like my sleeping mask. So I don't need to soak in fully into my skin. And voila! So this step is gonna definitely help you portray that glass skin the next morning. So this PM step is very important also. Okay, so now enjoy the morning routine for glass skin. Good morning guys. So I just woke up and I just wanted to show you my glass skin routine for AM routine now. So as you can see, the Mandelic acid that I used yesterday really helped to overall just give me a really clean skin texture, and not just that, but just the overall very brightened and fresh glass skin. First, I'm gonna be showing you what I do in the morning, and I'm gonna be using this AVEDA Tulasara Radiant oil, and I made a video in Korean before with English subtitles, so if you want, you guys can check out that right there. On my bare face before even washing. This is gonna help to deliver the oil deep within your skin. And this is a wash-off oil, so we're gonna wash it off afterwards. So all the iffiness of using an oil, you're gonna be able to say goodbye to. So first I'm just gonna rinse it off with water. this is not something that emulsifies with water, so you do have to use a cleanser. Okay, and then I'm using my CMP Perfect Barrier Cera cleanser. I've been really liking this. It's been helping me a lot with my breakouts. And yeah, I'm gonna show you how it bubbles up. Can you tell? It's the morning routine for glass skin. It bubbles up really well, even if I had all the oil still in my hand. Bubbles up really nice. And I really love the scent of it too. There's a hint of, just a very tiny hint of something very floral, but it's very tiny to a point where it just smells really nice and it doesn't bother you. And I'm gonna rub really lightly. Really lightly as possible. Not putting any pressure on. Wax on, wax off. Where's that movie from? Okay, so now I'm done with the cleansing part, and I'm gonna take y'all to my room. LANEIGE Water Bank Mineral Skin Mist, and just with the water, as soon as I come out of the shower, I'll be just doing this. And I come back to my room, and then I'll be using my current toner, which I'm already almost done using, and this is TROIAREUKE ACEN Taupe Toner. And I got this from TROIAREUKE. Thank you guys so much. I'm still waiting to make sure that I really like this and the serum to be able to make a video for you guys, so please be on the lookout for that. And it's important that you use a cotton pad to portray that glass skin, because you really don't want any uneven texture, because when you put on the base makeup, it's gonna be able to show. So this is like the last step, that last insurance that you use, because the cotton pads help to, you know, remove any leftover dead skin cells around the nose area and, you know, like these areas really well. One of the reasons why I switched from KLAIRS toner is I still do use KLAIRS toner, but I like this. I feel like this has been helping me much more with my acne. So yeah, I've been switching it up because I have been getting little breakouts here and there. And then for serum, I am using Ginseng serum from I'm From again. Really important that you choose a serum that's very hydrating, because you don't want to put a thick layer of moisturizer on for this routine. So I'm actually gonna put a little bit more than I would. So about 2 pumps like that, 2 full pumps. And then I'm almost done, but I'm using Cicapair from DR.JART. I'm almost done. I don't even need a lot, just a little bit. Like that. Maybe another pump. I think number one I've been mentioning is the skin texture. So definitely you need a PM routine to back up that glass skin as like an insurance. And then in the morning, make sure that you use a product that can exfoliate and give you that clean texture. You can even use a scrub if you like, but I'm gonna add in just 2 drops of the bio oil. I really like this oil. This is, I think, one of the few oils that did not cause me breakouts, and like 2 drops, that's all I need. Just a little bit. And then this is definitely one of the main steps, which is Modelo sunscreen, and I absolutely love this sunblock. I first tried it in Busan with the samples that I got, and I love them so much. I'm gonna repurchase them as soon as I'm done with the samples. This is like actually like not really frequent. I've never really bought anything after I love the samples so much, but I fell in love, and this is basically one of the key ingredients for that glass skin, and you're gonna fall in love too. Get ready. So it's this kind of colored tinted sunscreen, and this has been worked so well on my skin. So it does have a little bit of white cast, you can say, but I feel like it's not white cast. I'll show you. It just feels totally like a primer. I'm gonna show you with a sponge on this side and with my fingers on this side, just to blend it out. Look at that. I love it. And even if you had a little bit of darker tone, this was so well in. It's totally different than giving it a white cast, I feel like. It feels like a slightly pink tinted concealer or primers. And today I'm gonna use KLAIRS BB cream. Just gonna use a very tiny small amount, like that. And I'm gonna blend it out with the sponge that I used, but I'm gonna start with the part that you have the most blemishes. So you wanna make that part the thickest, right? So for me would be like right here in between. And then with the leftovers, you would spread it out to the sides, under your eye. So I can stop here, but I'm gonna apply a little bit of the concealer for little parts like right here or my pimples right there and things like that. So I'm gonna use KLAIRS concealer. This is definitely one of the products that I always got monthly, because at WISHTREND, one of the good things at working at WISHTREND is that they do give you 10 free products from KLAIRS or by WISHTREND every month. So yeah, maybe I'll make a video for that, like the products that I get every month. I think one of the really important assets when you want to portray glass skin is that you want to make your skin look blemish free. I mean, freckles and little things like that looks beautiful, but I think acne scars or acne marks, it's better that you cover it up. As you can see right now, I feel like as I'm growing older, my elasticity for my skin is kind of starting to sag, and this part kind of bothers me. Look, but if I conceal it and make it more white, this does kind of plump it up. So I'm gonna conceal this part and trying to give it that 3D plumping effect. Okay, so I'm just gonna do my lips because I feel like with me, it just makes a huge difference with my lips because I do have such thin lips. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use tint that seems really red, but I'm just gonna do the inner corners like that. Make sure I spread it out. And I am using OKA. This is one of the tints that I got for free, but I've been using it so well, and I love it with my kind of any kind of looks that I want to portray when I don't wear heavy makeup. Wipe it off a little bit. Like that. And I don't have a lip gloss that's transparent or clear lip gloss, so I'm just gonna be using my LANEIGE sleeping mask. I do use this as just like my lip balm, and smells so good. So now from before and after, I feel like this makes a huge difference because I have such thin lips. And I am using Wonder Darling. This is from Holika Holika. And then I'm just gonna draw in little tiny tinsy bit. So I start from the bottom and make sure that I have that line. And then I fill in the top a little bit. When I'm not going for that smoky makeup, I usually just go for the straight eyebrows that many Koreans really love. The thicker that your actually eyebrows are, the bigger that your eye looks. Like compare it when you do arched eyebrows, your eyes look much smaller. When you do the straight eyebrows, your eyes too look a little bit bigger. Look it looks really bad right now, guys, but no worries because we have the trusty little brush for us as insurance. So I never panic when I have when I get crazy brows because you can always have the brush like that. Look, and let's say that you still can't make sure you can't fix it, then don't worry. Then you have the trusty little puff, the leftover BB. So you always just, this is just magical. You always dab and it just makes life better.